Hotepu, I wish to give you a brief tutorial on Egyptian yoga. Egyptian yoga is distinct in concept from modern yoga. We have four basic understandings of yoga. The first kind of yoga is called mind over matter yoga. The second type of yoga is called true identity yoga. The third type is called physical exercise yogas. And the fourth type is called astrology chart yogas. These four must work as one. They are a team. They are a clan. Now, the Sphinx embodies the true approach to yoga of the Blacks of Kemet. The head of the Sphinx represents mind. The body represents matter or spirit. To us, matter and spirit are the exact same thing in Kemet. So the Sphinx, in short, could be mind over matter. Now, by mind, the Sphinx, as you see, is always very focused. He's very still, staring at that one spot, the true east, for eternity. This means a mind that is still, a focused mind that is concentrating, i.e. meditating. So the head also means the science of meditation, or the focused mind. And the lion is the science of matter, spirit, or ritual. So here we have two sciences working as one. The word yoga, in fact, is the root of the word yoke, to unite, to join two things together. We call it sma tawi, which means the unification of the two lands. The two lands being the inner life and the outer life, the laws of the physical world and of the physical human cultures, in harmony with the laws of the metaphysical spiritual worlds. So, the head means mind or meditation. The body means spirit or rituals. What is the head? What is meditation? Meditation is simply the science of directing the focus of your mind, the focus of attention. Ritual is the science of directing the flow of your subconscious mind, of Ra, your life force. These two must unite. When you meditate the lion's head, you should be doing it in a ritual state, the lion. And rituals demand that the mind focus inward. You see, when you're working with the head of the Sphinx, the science of directing the focus of your attention, you can focus outwardly on a constellation, on a rainbow, a waterfall, a sacred statue, or inwardly on an idea, on an epiphany, or symbol that you're seeing in your head. When you go inward, you enter into a slow brainwave that puts you into a trance meditational state. Now you're with the lion. The lion only responds when you're in meditation. It only responds to ritual. You can't talk to a cat, you can't reason with a cat. You have to use force and forms, which are herbs, aromas, colors, sounds, words of power, gems, EM forces, electromagnetic forces. So, that's the first kind of yoga, uniting a meditating mind with a ritual to create a manifestation in your life. This lion, this beautiful Hu, which means Sphinx in Egyptian, is mind over matter meditation rituals. And it marks the discovery of the power of mind over matter in meditational states to manifest what you want in life. That's why we can't take our eyes off the Sphinx once we see it. It's alluring and hypnotic. The second kind of yoga is the yoga of true identity, where you unite your small mind, the small I, with the great mind or the great I. The small I is I, my personality, I, my history, I, my talents, I, my failures. It's the small box of your personal identity. And before initiation, you always, when you say I, are referring to the small I, the little I. After initiation, when you say I am happy, I am going to the store, you are referring to the cosmic I. The cosmic mind is happy. The cosmic mind is having an experience of going to the store. Then you are unlimited. You are the infinite I. So when you unite your small I into an absorption within the great I, that's the second union, the second yoking or yoga. The third kind of yoga is the yoga of your astrology chart. Your astrology chart has certain combinations where planets yoke or unite in certain patterns that create very specific effects in your life. Some effects we say are blessed effects, and some effects produce cursed effects. When you have certain yogas in your chart that are benefic, you get good luck. You manifest the positive side of the gods involved in that union within your chart. If you have bad yogas or cursed yogas, you manifest the negative sides of the planets or the gods that form that particular yoga. So we're talking here planetary astrological unions or yogas. Then we have your yogas of the physical body, which you know as Hatha yoga, etc., where you're doing poses and breathing techniques to relax your body, to balance out your hormones and your system. And this is the yoga of health. The question is, are these separate yogas, or should they be one team of yogas? Are they all to work as one? The answer, of course, from the Golden Beetle Gay Shaman's teachings is they are one. This means that when you are doing a yoga pose, that pose must be done in a state of meditation within a ritual, based upon a yoga in your chart that you're trying to work with, while in that meditative pose in a ritual. So the gay men here in the Golden Beetle, when we do yoga, we first look at the chart to find out what yoga you're trying to work on. We then wait until that yoga hits what we call its transits activate. Then at that window, that gate of opportunity in your personal transits calendar, we do certain yoga poses that have an affinity for healing or amplifying that yoga in your chart. And we're doing all of this while having candles and incense and words of power activated while in a deep meditative trance state. So yogas must work with your astrology chart, with the rituals that activate the planets of that chart while in a state of trance. So, this is the teaching of the Sphinx. The four yogas must work as one. Mind over matter at the right time in your chart, in the right pose while in trance meditational state. And this is a very brief introduction to the Golden Beetle's, gay men's, shamanic yoga technologies. Dwa Wen Hotepu.